Have you ever tried unlocking your phone with your fingerprint, and it just refused to recognize you, even though it's clearly your finger? That frustrating moment is actually a well-known concept in cybersecurity called a false rejection. Before we dive deeper, if you're learning cybersecurity or preparing for the Security Plus exam, like, subscribe, share, and comment to support learning computer science with Leah and get more quick tech lessons. The false rejection rate, or FRR, measures how often a biometric system incorrectly rejects a legitimate user. In other words, the system thinks you aren't you, even though you should have access. Biometric systems work by comparing a new scan, like your fingerprint or face, to a stored template in a database. But because biometric data comes from real-world measurements, the results aren't always identical. Lighting, finger position, small injuries, or even slight movement can change the scan slightly. This is where thresholds come into play. The system sets a threshold that determines how similar the new scan must be to the stored template before granting access. If the scan falls below that threshold, the system rejects the attempt, even if the user is legitimate. Here's the tricky part. False rejection is closely related to false acceptance rate, or FAR. If designers make the system stricter to prevent attackers from getting in, they often increase the FRR, meaning more legitimate users get rejected. But if they make it more forgiving so legitimate users aren't rejected as often, the system might allow false acceptances, where unauthorized users gain access. So biometric systems are really about balancing two risks, letting the wrong person in, or locking the right person out. That's why cybersecurity engineers carefully tune these thresholds to find the right balance between security and usability. If this explanation helped you understand biometric authentication better, like, subscribe, share, and comment for more cybersecurity lessons and exam tips.